I'm Jim O'Reilly.
And I am Kevin Limbaugh.
Tonight we're coming for Brett Baer of the Special Report. Unfortunately, Mr. Baer is out tonight on account of a failed colonoscopy, but he will be back with us shortly. Don't you worry. God bless.
So tonight we are covering the differences between Obama and Romney, and who is the more American candidate. So I want to explain something really quickly. We have established this tally system that it's very complicated. I'm not going to go too in depth with it, but it's essentially rating Obama and Romney on who is the more American.
Barack Obama has been our president for the last 4 years. How much do we really know about him?
Not very much.
No, Kevin, no, we don't. We essentially know nothing. We won't even see his goddamn birth certificate. How do you expect the people of America to trust you, Mr. Obama, if you don't have our birth certificate? What is it, Kevin?
Apparently, the network is telling me that he actually did produce his birth certificate. I thought he was from Kenya.
I think that's baloney. I think that's baloney. I think that's absolutely baloney.
I don't believe it either.
Anyway, I would say, Kevin, that's a negative point. I think this whole kerfuffle, all this caboodle, all this chicken doodle in the liberal media, I don't like it. I'm not trusting it. I don't believe it. I think it's a negative point towards Mr. Obama.
You are so correct.
Yeah.
So correct.
Yeah.
-1 tally.
Okay,
so moving on. Let's look at both of their upbringing.
Let's look at the families of these two men.
So we got Romney, who was raised with real parents in a very small suburb of Detroit.
Hard-working city.
Hard-working man, hard-working family. They were middle class. They were working in the factories. And then you look at Obama, and he grew up in Hawaii, which, is practically a vacation.
Let's be real.
You got the luau, you got the beaches.
The ganja.
Yeah, and pineapples. Anyways, honestly, so Romney, he really had a hard upbringing. So that a +1 for Romney.
I believe it's +1.
Yeah,
real American.
+1, and you know what? -1 for Obama, because clearly he didn't have to do very much when he grew up. And also, family situation.
Family situation. That's very important, Kevin. That's very important.
Romney had a real family.
Yes, he did. He had a mother and father. As it should be.
And father.
As it should be.
Male and female. And another one for Romney and another minus for Obama. I agree. Let's be real.
I agree. Now, Kevin, to be fair, I don't think Obama chose not to have a close relationship with his Muslim father from Kenya. What would you say to that?
I personally think he did choose that, because you look at Kenya, and you got AIDS, those women from National Geographic magazine.
Yeah, with the buckets of water.
Yeah, and also you have poverty, just poverty everywhere, and no electricity. Who wants to live there? And then when you got here in America, belt buckles, big ones, big belt buckles.
Ones, yeah.
Freedom. That's a big one.
God bless.
That's a big one. And Disneyland.
Who hasn't been to Disneyland?
I don't know.
All right then. Anyways, I would say I would have to give Obama a +1 for this very special point. He's married to Michelle Obama. Her biceps scare me to half to death. I swear to God.
She is a good enforcer. She is a good enforcer. I bet you she does the beating of the sons in the household.
I think so too. Let me tell you this: Michelle Obama's biceps give me fond memories of my synchronized swimming coach. Her biceps would shine under the fluorescent lights while she choked me for peeing in the pool. That taught me a good lesson, and I'm the man I am now because of that.
I completely agree. A good beating's always good every once in a while. Yeah. Anyway, shall we move on?
I think we should, Kevin.
Okay. All right. So Mitt Romney has recently, last spring, he was taped by the liberal media and their spies at the convention and fundraising event. So
private, yeah.
For the GOP. And honestly, I find that disgraceful.
I do. Indeed.
I would allude. Bad times
so
for
wrong.
Republicans. Bad time for Republicans. It reminds me of Watergate.
It does.
It is exactly like Watergate. Obama clearly has his spies, and Another one, -1 for Obama.
Oh, -1. I think +1 for Romney
I
for handling it so well.
Very correct. Very correct.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So, Kevin, where are we now with the tallies?
so right now we have Mitt Romney and Obama. Obama clearly has -2, and Romney has
Big
a
difference.
total of +3. That is a difference of 5, and on our very, very complicated scale, that is a huge difference. That is a huge difference. And anyways,
Kevin, I think we reached a very interesting conclusion with the Americanness of these two candidates.
yeah, I agree.
Indeed.
Clearly, Romney is the right candidate for America. Anyways, join us next week. Actually, Mr. Byer is actually going to be hosting.
He will be
but
here.
we'll both be back. We'll be his guests. We'll be his
yeah.
guests, and we'll be talking about the effectiveness and the usefulness of drone strikes and how it is a good thing for American foreign policy. Anyways, have a nice evening, ladies and gentlemen.
God bless.
And God bless.
God bless.